by Malachi Lynch and out to center. Now it comes right back to Confilieri. Big save, rebound. Oh, and a second save. D'Antonano gets the Utah crowd up on their feet. This is a team in the Hope Flying Dutchman who has spent a grand total of 22 years as there's a blocker save from Schick, and a turnaround shot finds its way into the top of the crease. It's still loose. They hack and whack at it. Pulled out of there by MSU. Turnaround shot, and McLean Schick. What a save that was. And who is that? Is that 27, Joe Murray? Yes, it is. Murray put his hands up to his head. Can't believe that didn't make it through. Come the Flying Dutchman. It's Griffin Ramirezma who will hit the blue line, dump it in. Battle for in the corner, right out in front. Oh, and the turnaround shot there from Brendan Tarpening, pardon me, gets sent just wide. Webenga gets his pocket picked out in front. Another try from Tarpening, bounces off the wall, nearly makes its way to the slot, kicked out to the point. Bouncing puck again for Hope off the back wall, trying to bank it in off of Smith. He's down on the ground, clearing attempt. Held in by Hope. Here's Yiter's wrist shot. That goes off the boards and bounces towards the net. Boy, that's about 3 or 4 in that shift. That went wide, bounced off the wall, and went right back to the slot. From Trent Sylvester. Cross ice pass gets deflected. Sylvester with a stick in the lane. 2 good plays right off the hop here for Sylvester. Wrapped around to the far side. Simuno down low. Backdoor feed open net off the goalpost. Oh, it was a wide open net for Davis Yeagers, and he couldn't bury it.
How did he miss that layup?
Him and Lindenwood back out to the neutral zone. Dumped in by the Lions. Saving icing here is Bell. Hard on it on the forecheck. Vier's by him behind the net. Looking out in front. Bouncing puck. What a save there by Garrity, leaning to his right. That looked like an open net for Leo Byers, but Garrity came across. Picked up now by Tate right in the neutral zone. Giveaway, breakaway here. Ciano coming into the backhand. Big save. Tim Young made himself big and got that one with the shoulder. Luke Garrity with a real nice struggle-away save. Now pass up ahead. Here's a breakaway for Hovey. All alone, big save by Garrity. They score! It slipped through. The net, a bit of a blind shot. Now in behind. Licorenzos. Settling it down here is Cunningham. Pass out in front. They score! A bing, bang, boom passing play, and Nathan Baer with a one-timer. Right from the bottom of the circle, ties this game up at 1. Pick it back up here on the wall. Nice job around a check. Around a second check, trying to get towards the middle, but nice job by Andrew Chambers going down on one knee. Took that chance away. Turning right back, Nick Jones has a step in over the line. Jones shooting, he scores! Nick Jones, elbow diagonal and in. 13:35 left to go in the first. The Lions are off and running. Holding on to it, there is Byram. He'll walk to the middle. Byram to DiLorenzo, back to Byram. DiLorenzo at the circle. He'll walk towards the middle, looking, shooting one. That one never made it through. The rebound, save made the rebound again. They score! After the third try, finally it was put home. Aiden Simuno has tied it up at 1.
Solid in the draw here, but one win could change the momentum of this game if Michigan State can get it, but they can't.
Oh, look out, a clearing attempt, cross ice, deflected off of one of the Hope shin pads and nearly went into the back of the net. Now a shot from the bed angle, they score! Pass out to the bottom of the circle, Joe Fracassi. He's been all over the puck in the last 2 minutes. He gets rewarded with a goal, and MSU, just like that, has taken their first lead of the day. Taken down, and he's going to draw a penalty. Awesome job here by RPI. Good hard work, and they're able to kill off the rest of their penalties, so they'll have a full 5-on-4. Really good effort here for the Engineers. Sent up the wall. Pass out in front, a breakaway, they score! Trent Burton with the extra man on the ice. RPI off and running, it's 1-0.
Boy,
Wrap it around in behind to the far side. Caraher able to hold on to it. Drops it back to the blue line. Walking the line. Feldman to Hall. Back to Caraher. Far side. The shot. He scores! What a wrist shot. Ryan Caraher right up over the glove of Matthew Zazon, and the Engineers with a power play goal go up by 2. Picked up here by Vieres, but he'll go high in the air and on net. D'Antonano will play it off. Look out here, a back pass right through the slot. Taken away now by Lindenwood. Jones, quick touch pass, gets it right back. Jones, what a save. D'Antonano, they score! Oh, Jones, a beautiful passing play, got the return feed, went on net, showed beautiful patience, and was able to slip it underneath the pad of D'Antonano, and it's 2-0 Lindenwood. Minot State will come off the wall and out to center ice. Picked up here, Journey Miller. Oh, great move around a couple of checks, driving toward the goal, and she scores! A highlight reel goal! Journey Miller. It was a 1-on-5. Back by GVSU, long cross ice pass. Hits Lewis. He's got his man going to the net. It's Myers. He scores. There he is, Steve Myers. Forehand, backhand, upstairs, where Mama hides the cookies. It's 2-0. Cleared out by Dort. Jack Myers coughs the puck up in the neutral zone. Nice move there. They score! What a move! Mason Spetcher inside, outside on the forehand, able to let that go in stride. Or excuse me, that's Veenstra, 18. Able to let that go in stride. It's 2-1.
Offensive zone faceoff.
And they'll control off the draw at Zach Espenson. He'll go D-to-D here for Spector. Back to Espenson. Quick passing, they score! What a beautiful passing play, and Levi Loken, guess who? Right in the slot. The bumper guy able to power that one home. It's his 10th power play goal of the season. We're tied at 2. I like what Hope has done today. They're continuing to be the home team. Yesterday they wore their white jerseys. Obviously didn't get the outcome that they were looking for. Now they're switching out to the oranges, trying to get a different feel.
And they've brought a lot of fans here, too. You can really hear them rumbling the benches.
Right out in front, they score! Nolan Holtrap picked up the rebound. 1-0 Hope. Blocker, and the rebound goes right to Steve Myers. So offensive power up against offensive power on this shift, with the Myers and Onstadt line going up against each other. Out at center ice it goes. Here's Nielsen. He'll chip it around to check and chase after it. First one there is Case and Foston. He'll cycle it in behind, stolen away by Myers, right out in front. They score! Myers with the strip and steal, able to find Jacob Lewis. Right up over the blocker of McLean Schick, and GVSU up 1-0. Back and hit Yeiter at the point. Now Onstadt will go to Foston, back to Onstadt. Walking up top, Onstadt down low. Charles scores! Redirected on that, Ryan Jaros.
On you so fast, it's hard to get the puck out.
Peel hits the red line, will dump it all the way in. Sexton there. Coughs up the puck. Jaros, the goal scorer. Out in front, they score! What a pass! Brady Breet, a slam dunk. All thanks to Ryan Jaros. It's 2-1.
Yeah.
Down low, Wallace. He'll get it right back in behind. Wallace has to escape the check of the referee. Skates backhand pass on the slot. Wallace, a turnaround shot. Hits the glass in behind. Bounces right back to him. Puck is finding number 44 in black. He spins away from a check, does Wallace. Holding on to it. Backhander towards the slot. Bouncing around. There it is. Big save, rebound. Huskies win! Huskies win!
it's a good block.
Verdu for Goyer. He'll spin away from a check. Goyer tried to go back to Verdu, but had a man on top of him in Pistorino. Maryville still able to keep it in. In behind the net. Held on to by CVL. There's a shot, never made it through. Backdoor feed, finds its way to Verdu. Up top, Goyer settling it down. First penalty is over. Wrist shot, save, score! It's 5-4. Chipped up ahead. Around a check. Maryville has control. It's Lamont in front. They score! Unbelievable! Elijah Goyer! Elbow diagonal and in. We're tied at 5.
Opportunity to complete the entire comeback. They come back twice. The third time could be a charge.
Here it is. A shot. They score! Joey Marizzi! Maryville stays alive in pool play.
His defense is helping him out a lot, but he's doing a great job of staying aggressive and kicking everything out.
Face off to the left of Smith. Draw one to Hope out to the blue line. Diving, clearing attempt, didn't get out. Below the goal line. Right back up top. Yiter has it. He'll walk in. Leave it. Gets it right back at the top. The wrist shot deflected wide. Picked up here, Sadinsky. Yiter able to pinch in, keep this play alive. It was along the boards, knocked down. Sent in behind the net. Stijecki. Picked up. Cleared out of there by Gangola, trying to go for the empty net, but all the way back is Yiter. They've got 20 seconds to try to tie this thing up. Here's Yiter. Starting through the neutral zone. Austin Yiter over the blue line, holding onto it at the bottom of the circles now, looking out towards the slot, bounces around, stays loose, cleared out to the boards. Holtrop has it, 9 on the clock, up top. They'll go around the world, pass out in front, big save, rebound, goes right back into Smith. Oh, 2 huge stops on Gunnar Sadinsky right at the top of the crease. Ryan Smith, unbelievable. Here we go, the draw. One to the wall, picked up by Dort. Benson will go D to D for Zachus Benson. His wrist shot deflected off the skate to the corner. Veenstra, bad angle shot, whiffed on. He'll come right back out to Benson here at the blue line. He'll walk it. Hit Zachus Benson. He shoots, he scores!
Wow.
Zachus Benson, a long-range missile up over the glove hand of Ryan Smith, and we're tied. Now Zachus Benson having a little trouble as MSU all over him. Poked out to the blue line. Held in here by Holman. Down low, pass out towards the slot, finds its way towards the side of the net. They hack at it, and behind it goes.
MSU
Holman
pulled the goalie.
turning. The MSU did pull the goalie, going all the way down. Dort wins! Will stay to the right-hand side. Jack Myers again going up against Sadinsky. Jack again will win it back. Comes Agorno here in the middle. His wrist shot made it to the net, but not on goal. It was blocked right in the crease. Cleared down by Hope off the other side of the net. This race is going to be won by Jaros. Cleared out by GVSU, though. They've got 10 seconds left to get something done. Here comes Mulder through the neutral zone. Mulder over the offensive line. Taken away by Hope. Cleared all the way down. That's wide of the net. Doesn't matter. Hope wins. Opportunity now for the Terriers. Face off. Won by McPhee. Comes back to McCarthy at the point. She'll go D to D long. Slap shot. They score! Hat trick! Miranda Lemus with a hat trick!
Wow! Face off one, pass over to Lemus, slap shot, and a goal.
A power play strike, and Lemus, with 3 of her own goals, has powered the Terriers to their first lead. 26 and a half left.
Wow. And looks like Lemus is going to get a unsportsmanlike penalty because she flexed
Celebrating, yeah.
She flexed her muscles and had some choice words for the Tommies bench. So they're going to get a penalty.
Oh, could you imagine?
No, Andy, I can't. Oh, boy.
All right, so 5-on-4 now for the Tommies. They'll win the draw. Picked up by Jaden Johnson. Moving it up for Hanson. She gets to the net, rolls off the end of her stick. 20 seconds left to go. 6 attackers out there. There's a slap shot, kicked away, rebound. They score!
Oh, my
Unreal! Unreal! The Tommies, who didn't even have the 6th attacker out. With 3 minutes on the clock. Cross ice pass got taken away. Good read. Pitching in is Hanson. She's in behind the net. Lauren Hanson out to the blue line. Walking the line here is Johnson. Her shot was blocked. Made her now. That one also get blocked. Here's Johnson again. Going down low. Turnaround shot. Safe rebound. They score! Tommies win! Tommies win! March 17th, 2023, Indiana defeated Lindenwood by a score of 2-1 to win pool play. March 14th, 2024, Indiana defeated Lindenwood 3-1 to advance to the national championship game. This is a game 2 years in the making for Lindenwood. Andy Poetzinger here alongside Larry Carsey. Happy to bring you the final of 4 games of the ACHA Division II National Championship. This one between Indiana Hoosiers and the Lindenwood Lions. Larry, I was mentioning this is a game 2 years in the making, and you've seen quite a bit of both of these teams in your work down at FGCU. What are some of your thoughts on both of these squads?
Well, Indiana comes in every year, and so does Lindenwood, so they are rivals. We get all the Big Ten club hockey teams, Division II hockey teams. They love to come to Florida, and they bring a big fan base. And it's great to see Indiana in those crimson uniforms.
Yeah.
The last time they came in, they wore black. Those are gorgeous, so it's good to see them in red. And we know about Lindenwood. I saw them start their program 5 years ago when they came to Florida, never even heard of the university, and they told us that they were going to build a major program out in the St. Louis area, that were going to build a Division I program, and they have done so. Just remarkable what they have done with this program here in the St. Louis area.
Mentioned that Indiana has eliminated Lindenwood in the previous 2 years. Earlier this season, these two teams met twice, September 27th and 28th. Lindenwood taking both of those by a score of 7-1 and 5-4. But talking with some of the players of the coaching staff on Lindenwood before the game today, they could care less that those games even happen. Those are not the games that they want to have victories on. Those were moral victories. They want the real thing right here, right now. We're going to send it on down for the starting lineups and national anthem and bring you back for puck drop here at Centene Ice Arena. We are almost ready for puck drop here at the Centene Ice Arena. Let's get you started with the starting lineups for the home team. Lindenwood University, they're going to go with Cole Wheaton in net. He's played in 14 games this season, 13-1. 236 goals against, a 904 save percentage with 2 shutouts. Spectacular numbers from Cole in net. Up on defense, Ryan Granville will be paired up with Brett Robinson. And from left to right up front, Jack Luco, Austin Mears, and Nick Jones for the reigning national champion, Indiana University Hoosiers. Jack Stiles in between the pipes, 21 games played, 12-7-2, a 392 goals against, 874 save percentage, and 1 shutout. His defense in front of him is going to be Will Kicker. He's paired up with Griffin Timmons, and from left to right up front, Colin Ruffner, Ben Rosenberg, and Aiden Simuno. 11 returning players on either side from last year's teams facing off against one another today. We go to center ice. The drop of the puck. We're underway. Lindenwood controls off the bat. Picked up by Granville. He'll dump it in. Bounces into the skates of a couple of the Lindenwood players. Taken out of there by Rosenberg, and it sent the length of the ice. Picked up by Robinson. He'll hit Luco here on the near side. And up through the center ice they go. Nick Jones around to check. Backhand right through the slot. Comes out to the far side and it gets poked out to center ice. Sent out to the neutral zone. Picked up here by Colin Ruffner. He was stopped up at the blue line. Indiana will dump it in and finish out their line change. Look out here as the puck got caught up in some water deep in the Lindenwood zone. Chase McClellan had some trouble with it. And now Indiana has some time in the offensive zone. LU comes on out to center ice. Nolan Call, 1-on-2, will chip in Chase. Pass out towards the slot, bounces off the skate of Gavin Delfosse and back the other way. Come the Hoosiers, chipping it around a check. Ethan DiLorenzo scored the overtime game-winning goal in the national championship last year to get the Hoosiers the victory and bring home the trophy. Turning it back up here, Stanley Lucas, his shot toward the net, that's gummed up. Good job getting in the way of that, Isaiah Byram. Clearing attempt held in, Lucas going down low. It's wrist beater. His wrist shot gets blocked out in front. It's cleared out to center ice. Robinson there to take it and bring it right back in. Quick transition here. Robinson, the shot. Oh, that might have hit the crossbar. Quick transition game there from Lindenwood, and Robinson rang it off the iron. Slavin pinching in, has it here at the circle, shooting one on net. Good save made. The rebound cleared out to the corner. And Mullen will chip it out to center ice. Backhanded in by Zach Schwartz. Pass through the neutral zone gets blocked. Finds its way to the near boards here, and finally, Brandenburg had it, couldn't dump it in. Logan Milhausen away from a check, in behind the net, has McClellan pinching in. There's the shot, good save made by Stiles, gets the pad on that. And it's cleared out by the Hoosiers. Nearly 3 minutes into this hockey game. I don't think we've had a stoppage yet, have we?
We have not. It was just funny because in all the other games, we had a stoppage in the first 10 seconds.
These two teams know each other well. I'm sure that the nerves are not nearly as much as it were with the three previous games that we had.
They've been there before.
Look out, bounce from behind the net, nearly made its way out to the slot, cleared out of there by the Hoosiers. Held in at the blue line though. Here's Jones, he'll drop it. Sylvester leaves it there for Luco. He'll find an open area. Mears is there. Down low behind the net, Jones. Tried to get it out in front, but was well covered by Kicker. And Rock will backhand this out to center ice. Good hit here in the neutral zone. Luco laid the boom on Bauermeister.
At this pace, we'll be out of here in an hour and a half.
Luco, pass out in front for Mears, and that was sent just wide. Now poked out to center. Here's Rosenberg over the line, shooting one. That one goes wide. Wraps around the wall, goes all the way out to center. Both teams completing some line changes. Now 4 minutes without any stoppages. Bennon behind his own net will wrap it around to the near side. Picked up there by Rishbeater. Held in at the point by IU. Ruffner able to get it below the goal line, but Lindenwood there to clear it up the wall. Having trouble getting it out. Now finally they do. Goes right back to Ruffner. He'll move it up ahead. Simuno. Lost it. Turnaround shot attempt from Rosenberg. He whiffed on it, and now LU back the other way. Bouncing puck finds its way to Gavin Delfosse. He stood up there at the top of the circles.
5 minutes without a face-off. Incredible.
It is absolutely remarkable that we've gone 5 full minutes here and no stoppages of play. This one gets chipped in. Icing waved off. Zachary Schwartz holding on to it. Will come out to center ice. He'll hit the man up the wall, Nolan Call. Below the goal line, Strickland on the backhand will move it to the forehand, try to go off the wall. Offsides waved off, held in here by Lindenwood. The wrist shot from Gage Viersba goes wide. Shot from the point from Sylvester is kick saved. Now Sylvester getting pressured from behind. Coming in is Yeagers in the backhand. Big save made, fully outstretched. Cole Wheaton as Davis Yeagers got a step on the defender, was able to drive to the net, and the biggest save of the game so far goes to Cole Wheaton.
Now, he is from Lincolnshire, Illinois. Is that close to the Chicago area?
From somebody who doesn't really know north, south, east, and west, I really couldn't tell you. I've heard of the name before. I'll give you that.
But he made a nice play taking that puck away from Sylvester and taking it right to the net. Great play there by Yeagers. And our first face-off since the opening drop.
Yeah.